right, welcome into another edition of the 2023 MLB Draft Show. I'm excited to be joined by Longwood's own Dylan Cruz, LSU baseball. Dylan, what's going on, man?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. It's good to talk to you. Let's dive in. Why don't you tell everyone a little bit about Dylan Cruz? Who's Dylan Cruz, the baseball player? But more importantly, Dylan Cruz off the field, passions, hobbies, how you like to kill your time.
Yeah, well, I'm from Longwood, Florida. I got a little sister. I got two older sisters and an older brother. Yeah, it's just I love to fish outside of baseball. It's kind of my outlet. You know what I want to do when I'm not playing. That's the one thing I'm doing. I'm going fishing for sure, whether it's freshwater or going down to the Keys and and going deep sea fishing. But yeah, that's really pretty much it. But going going through the high school process of trying to choose my college. I never really had a favorite college growing up. So when I kind of heard LSU was interested, it was kind of an eye opener for me, and it was always on my mind. So when I came here, it was just open arms, and the food here is awesome, unbelievable. The people here are great. So it's been great. So I chose LSU to where I want to be for the next 3 years after high school. And, leading up to the draft out of high school, I took my name out of the draft the week before and decided to come to school. But at the end of the day, it was what I wanted to do, and it was something I felt like I couldn't miss out on, and it's been the best decision I've ever made. Right now, so it's been great. It's been awesome. It's as far as developing and getting to where I want to be right before the draft. It's been awesome. It's been great. So, I'm really looking forward to this year, and we're looking good this year with the team we got. So, hoping we can go to Omaha and hopefully win the national championship for LSU.
Yeah, you guys are absolutely loaded this year, and I'll definitely get to the LSU portion here in a minute. But how's it been for you? I mean, Dylan has been anybody that's followed amateur baseball, college baseball for a while now. You've kind of been on boards. You've been in the public eye for a while. How's it been transitioning from high school to college and finding immediate success? I mean, big freshman year, come back, you have another big year last year. How's that transition gone for you? And kind of what's the next step in your development?
Yeah, I mean, growing up in high school from freshman year to junior year, I always played up. I was always a 2020 grad playing in the 2019 class all the time. So um, it kind of helped me out, being a freshman here, being known as the guy who kind of took his name out of the draft and, is on campus, and he wasn't really supposed to be here. So it was a lot of expectations around my name, and being able to play up throughout high school, it really helped me out coming here and, playing with a bunch of older guys. And it's just been awesome. I was able to, fulfill those expectations, just play the way I've always been playing. And it helped me out a lot. And, as far as development here, they have every resource and every tool that I need to help me get to where I wanted to be, for this year's draft. And just it out of high school, I wanted somewhere where they had those development tools, and they have every resource here, and it's been great.
Let's talk about those resources because Prospects Live, we're big on data, we're big on tech. What's your favorite tool? Hit Tracks, Rapsodo, TrackMan? You dig into the numbers, or are you more just kind of, I'm just going to go out and ball and let the numbers lay where they do?
Yeah, it's a new era now. There's a lot of new tech coming out, especially like hit tracks and all that good stuff. We have hit tracks here. We have a hit tracks on the field. We got hit tracks in the cage. In the pitching lab, we got crazy stuff over there. But it's been great. For me personally, I'm more of a field type of guy. I love seeing all the numbers and everything like that, all the exit velos and the how far they go in the cages and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. But for me personally, I'm more of like a field guy, and you know if I'm back spinning baseballs to the back of the net and using the big part of the field, I'm in the right position and where I need to be for game time. And that's just me personally, but I love all the good stuff.
How did your game transition from high school to college? I mean, did it speed up on you? How was that transition for you? How quickly did you take to it? Obviously, reasonably quickly.
Yeah, well, first of all, like the strike zone got smaller, so it kind of got a little easier. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, not easier. Obviously, it's SEC, and you're getting 95 to 98 every single weekend, so it's the real deal. But the strike zone got smaller, so it kind of helped me out in favor. Um, but it's been good. I've had a lot of expectations to and I fulfilled all those. But it's just been good. I've had a great time here so far. But it's been, yeah, I've loved every moment.
How about that 2020 high school class? Because it was a good one and had quite a few big names go pro. I'm wondering, do you still talk to any of those guys from that class, that high school class that you traveled summers with on the showcase circuit?
Definitely, yeah. I talked to all those guys. They're doing really well. It was a weird year that year, being in 2020. The draft
Hmm.
and everything. I think it was only 5 rounds, but those guys have been able to get past all that and been able to play the way they've always been doing, and they've been going off. And I'm really happy for those guys, and I'm just really glad they're doing very well.
Let's talk LSU. You guys return a loaded roster. I mean, Jay's done a great job of kind of packing it to the seams. What sort of goals do you guys have as a program next year? I'm assuming they're pretty high. And then personally, for yourself, what are you looking to achieve in your junior year?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely Coach Jay definitely went crazy in the transfer portal. We got lots of new guys here. I think the biggest thing for us is to kind of, not saying that we have a lot of egos here. I'm just saying, like, just to kind of put the egos to the side with a lot of these big names, and come together as one. And that all starts with little things like, for example, going to dinner together, and not having little groups like in the freshman class or the senior class or junior class. Having everybody together at once and kind of doing things together as a team. But if we do that, the sky's the limit for us. And I got one goal this year, and that's to go to Omaha and hopefully win the national championship. So that's the one goal I have. And I'm just trying to have everybody on train this year to get there.
You strike me as a bit of a gym rat. So what does your winter look like?
Yeah, I mean, I love getting in the gym for sure, or in the cages. I love getting the work in. One of the guys that I looked up to a lot was Kobe Bryant, and he always talked about the work ethic that he put in every single day. And I just try to, if I'm feeling down one day, I always tell myself, what would Kobe do, or something like that. And he would definitely go out there and work hard. So or go to the gym and work out, or go in the cages and do something, or so I just I just try and do that every day. I feel like for me personally, if I do that, get in the gym as much as I can, get in the cage as much as I can, it'll all work out in the field, and the results will go as they want to, and the way I want to.
You have that Mamba mentality in the box, or you slow your heartbeat?
Uh, I like to slow my heartbeat down as much as I can. There's a little breathing technique that I do, kind of calm myself down, which is like a 4 second inhale, 2 second pause, and then like a 4 second exhale. Just kind of like calms my nerves down and kind of calms my heartbeat down, just to slow everything down and keep it simple. That's it, really.
I like it, man. Well, I'm excited to see what the spring looks like. I'm going to hit you with a few rapid fire questions, get you out of here. Dylan, you have been all over the showcase circuit, Team USA, LSU. I mean, you've played with a lot of really good players. You mentioned you have a little sister. Who's the one guy throughout the entire course of your baseball career that you would not let date your sister?
Oh, oh my gosh. Hmm. I'm gonna have to go with Trey Morgan on that one.
Oh, Trey, going with a current teammate.
Yeah, I love Trey, but I can't date my sister.
What is it? What is it?
No, I don't know. It's just he's a great dude. He's a great teammate, but you have to know Trey, and he's just I don't think he can date my sister.
Fair enough. All right, LSU roster. You see these guys every day. Who's got the worst style?
Ooh, in the MLB roster, or would you,
No, LSU right
oh,
now.
LSU roster? Oh, the worst style. Dang, you're coming at me with these tough questions.
Rapid fire, baby.
All right, worst style. I'm gonna go with my roommate Braden Jobert.
Braden Joe Bear.
Yeah,
Okay.
ah, no, he's got good style, but sometimes it goes a little overboard, and I make fun of him for it. But he's a great teammate, great person, and I just love to give him crap sometimes. But yeah,
Hey, man, it's always easy to air out the roommate, right? He may
yeah,
catch you.
got to keep
All
him on his
right.
toes.
All right. So you're given $100 bet, 100 to 1. Who's the one big league pitcher that you know that you could take deep?
Oh man, one big league pitcher that I know I can take deep, dude. I don't know, man. That's tough.
Might want to go with someone old, someone that's going to be out of the league in a few years when you're up there.
Uh, jeez, who's old right now? You're making me call out all these players right now.
You can't say Verlander. He might pitch till he's
I
50.
know, I know. He's looking unreal right now. Dang. Who's like an older guy? Who'd you say was an older guy? I mean, dang, I don't know, man. I really have no idea. That's a really tough one. I
All
mean,
right,
we
who's one guy? Who's one guy that you want to face?
want to face. I mean, Verlander for sure. I want to see. I want to see all the stuff that he can bring for sure. Man, uh, somebody that throws hard, like in the 105s. I want to see how fast that is. I haven't faced that yet, so
It's
uh,
different from a machine, huh? It's not even the same experience.
no, it's not at all. Um, Dang, let's see. Trying to think of a hard thrower out there. I mean, literally everybody throws hard nowadays. Everybody's sitting 98 to 100, so it's just you know,
Hunter Green was a year behind, a year in front of you.
2018 class, I believe.
He was
So,
18. Yeah, so you might not have played maybe one area code game.
uh, I never played with him or against him. He was like 2 years older than me.
Yeah,
Uh, but that would be a fun guy to face.
there you go. There you
Yeah.
go. All right, I'll hit you with this last question. It's how we finish this show every week. What is the one random fact that you know about anything? It doesn't have to be baseball related. One random fact that not a lot of people
About me?
know about anything. Just like a random fact about the universe.
um, wow.
I hit
About
you
the
with the deep ones, huh?
Yeah, you did. Um, Saturn is actually made of gas and less dense than water. So, if there was a pool big enough to hold Saturn, it would actually float.
Saturn would float.
Yeah.
That's a
If
pretty big pool, my man.
Yeah, that's a huge pool.
What about the rings? No clue?
They would probably float too.
I would think so, dude. Space is a trip, man.
It is. It is a
Dylan
trip.
Cruz, outfielder, LSU. Excited to see what spring looks like, man. I mean, you keep posting big seasons. I'm sure your junior year is going to be no different.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate it.